Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your final Farming Simulator 15 mod contest mod spotlight. Today we're going to look at the scripts. One of them I can't actually show you, and I've just realised I can't read out the description, so I'll be right back. And back. The one I can't show you is called the Finance Office mod. Now at the end of the day, which actually I probably can show you, a tax refer. This is what it says on ModHub. A tax referred on the income will be charged. Moreover, there will be added subventions for your owned fields. Now, in this save game, I own fields 24, 29, and 27. And 38 as well, because I forgot Bjornum. You start off with 3 fields for whatever reason. So I'm going to leave that run through while I show you the rest. Next up, we have the realistic role script. Which, actually next up, because it's happening now and it's going to be unavoidable, is OEB's Real Terrain mod. And just look. You might have to look very carefully, but the wheels are bouncing up and down because it's rough terrain. Because this is cultivated ground. And then if I move on to the dirt road here, and just actually I need to drive up along here a bit, the wheels again should be bouncing up and down ever so slightly. It's a bit exaggerated because Giants decided to put some terrain there as well. Again, cultivated ground, quite rough, so the wheels are bouncing about. And again, over here, Giants have screwed with the terrain a bit, so it's... Yeah, the vehicle does bounce around. Again, cultivated ground. This is... Just going to skip over this very quickly. This is seeded ground and harvested ground, so it's not quite as rough as cultivated, but it is still quite rough. And I can tell you that from experience. I've been in harvested fields before. And now finally, plough ground, which this is the roughest of the lot, and I believe potatoes use the same function. And you can see the wheels are going a bit mental. Now, an interesting thing about real terrain is that it actually affects trailers too. So if I were to drive the, drive the slurry tanker across, this should work. You can see the JCB doesn't really react too much. The slurry tanker does as well. The slurry tanker also is affected by real terrain. And this is really helpful if you're ploughing, because you can dip a wheel into the furrow. Something that you couldn't normally do. So all vehicles and implements are affected by real terrain, which is something the plough script, which I'm pretty sure at least one tractor in the tractor section has. And I've just realised this is happening. This is realistic roll script. Neither the T9 nor the Fast Track have their handbrakes on, so they're rolling around. I was actually going to show it off over here on a hill, but that's happening. And there were only 4 scripts in the contest. Really, the best one in my opinion is Real Terrain. It's the one that I've been looking forward to the most. I didn't hear anything about the others, so they're kind of happy surprises. But if I stop the pickup here, it doesn't budge. But as soon as I get out, it starts rolling down the hill and picking up some speed as it does so. Now, the second I get in, it's going to stop. Like that. But the realistic roll script, it's a nice addition to the game, I must admit. If you use drive control, it's kind of redundant, I will admit. But I think I'm going to have this and drive control in at the same time and use realistic rolls, handbrake, as well as drive control's other features. One thing that has been spotted is realistic roll does not work in multiplayer. Now the reason I know this is because OEB tested it and it just didn't work. Carl Ferrar was hosting the game, he was able to use the realistic roll script no problem at all. Dave Oldfield, as you can hear, you can drive around with the handbrake on, but I didn't think you could. You shouldn't be able to, but you can. It makes an almighty annoying beeping noise, and that really shouldn't be possible with the handbrake on. that's possibly a bug. I'm guessing it's not intended. The final script here is, you can see it in the bottom right hand corner, and this is going to be short because I'm going to have the first map spotlight tonight, or today, possibly at the same time, is... How does it even work? Farm Sim 2013's cruise control. So there is no cruise control 4. So you got 1, 2 and 3, there's no 4, possibly because it's trying to avoid conflicts. Honestly, I prefer 2015's cruise control if I use it. I just prefer 2015's. I'm gonna have to wait here for... I'm not gonna show you the finance office mod. It taxes you on income and the amount of fields you own. So that's actually going to go into my normal... Well, it's going to go into one of my mod folders, and of course it's going to be the one for the series where I try and play a bit more realistically. It's currently on Lusted Farm. It will probably... It could possibly move very quickly. I am waiting for, as you probably have guessed, the Oldtimer pack to be released on FS UK. It hasn't been as of yet. I will be doing a... Ooh, good lord, the screen tearing is bad. I'll be doing a mod spotlight on that and immediately starting a series. It'll be the more realistic style series. Not more realistic, because that mod is unfortunately dead, for 2015 at least. It hasn't been converted, and I don't think it will at this point. But I will be doing the... I'm gonna call it hardcore, I guess, series with the Oldtimer pack, just to punish myself for being an idiot, I guess. Anyway, until next time, when I'll be showing off the maps. I already have one ready to go. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.